welcome to a very exciting pack with me video. I am heading to Orlando in just 6 days. I'm so excited. So I'm going to pack today. But the little tricky part of this packing is I've got hand baggage only. I am flying with North Airlines for the first time and the ticket that I got is hand baggage only and it was £120 for a hold luggage, so I thought I can do hand baggage only. So this is my suitcase for a whole week in Orlando. It's this very small suitcase. Like, North's luggage allowances are really strict. I'll pop them on screen here for you to see. So I've got this tiny suitcase and a very small handbag that's just over there that I'll show you later. But I thought it would be a fun video to do to show you what I take to Orlando with me. If I can manage to do it in hand luggage, that's kind of the whole point of this video, is can you go to Orlando for a week with just hand luggage only? Let's find out together, because I'm feeling dubious right now. I'm not feeling overly confident about fitting everything that I need into that tiny little suitcase and that tiny little bag that I have over there, but we're gonna have a go. You're gonna come along this journey with me. We're just gonna see how we get on, but I'm gonna show you all the clothes that I'm taking, any toiletries that I'm taking, all of the gadgets and stuff that I'm taking, stuff for the plane, all of that fun stuff that I think are essentials for an Orlando trip. But also not everything I'd usually take, because it's all going to fit in that tiny case. I don't know if I mentioned. Have I made a mistake? Will I be paying £120 at the end of this video for a hold luggage? Stick around and find out with me, because right now, you know as much as I do. I do not know if I'm going to fit everything I need into that case. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm going to have a bloody good go, because people call me the packing queen for a reason. I do 4 days at Disneyland Paris with just a backpack and nothing else. So surely I can do it a week in Orlando with a suitcase. But Orlando's a very different beast, isn't it? So, I don't know, but let's get started with the video. I'm going to show you all of my clothes first, then I'll move on to my toiletries, then I'll show you all my gadgets and stuff like that, and then we'll try and squeeze everything into this case. I'm so nervous. I just don't think it's going to happen, but I refuse to give North any more of my money. Basically, this is a very budget trip. This trip wasn't supposed to happen this year. But yeah, I don't want to pay any more money for luggage when I don't have to, but at this point I may have to, but we'll see. Come along for the ride. A few details just about the trip if anyone is curious, or if you're new here. Hello, my name is Stacey, by the way, welcome to my channel. But I'm heading out to Universal Orlando for a week. I am staying on site at Universal's Endless Summer Dockside Inn and Suites, which I'm very excited about. This is a solo trip. Unfortunately, my friend Emily couldn't join me, so I am going solo out to Orlando, which is a shame that Emily couldn't come, but I am very much looking forward to doing whatever the hell I want, which will be fantastic. I have got 2 full days at Epic Universe, which I can't wait for. It's literally the whole reason this trip is to go and see Epic Universe. And the whole reason this trip is happening is because my North flights were £300 return direct. You don't get that anywhere. So that's the whole reason this trip is happening. It's very much a budget trip. My whole package for this holiday was about, I think, less than £1,500, which is obviously a bargain for a week in Orlando, especially on site. So yes, let's get started with this packing video and see if you can do Orlando in a week on hand luggage only. Let's find out. Okay, I'm going to show you what clothes I'm packing first. You're going to have to excuse the state of my bedroom through this video, because I can just guarantee it's going to get messy while I'm organising and packing away and getting stuff out and showing you guys. So bear with the mess that's probably about to ensue. You may see some cats in the video as well. I was going to lock them out of my bedroom, but as soon as I shut the door they started crying outside the room because they're just needy. So cats may appear during this video, but yeah, it's going to be a bit chaotic, so bear with me. But let's get started on my clothes. So I've probably got too many t-shirts right now, so depending on how the packing goes, I may take a few out. I am planning on doing a clothes wash while I'm out there, just to rewash some underwear and my cycle shorts and stuff like that, just so everything has a freshen up and I don't have to take too much stuff with me. So I am planning on having a clothes wash out there. So if I do have to unpack some t-shirts, I can rewear some out there because they will be washed, but I don't really like outfit repeating. So we'll see how the packing goes. But so first things first, I have this Epic Universe t-shirt. Show you a little bit of a closer look there. This is actually from Temu. It was, I think, £5 and it's really cute. So that's one t-shirt. I have a second Epic Universe t-shirt. Again, there we go, show you a bit closer. And this is from Main Street Magical Gifts. My lovely friend Amy, his shop is stunning. Please go and check it out, it's amazing. So she very kindly made me that t-shirt for Epic. I have a Wicked t-shirt. So it's just got a little broomstick and a little wand, I guess, is that what it's called? Like a wand. And it says unlimited and popular. And I really like this t-shirt. Again, this was actually from Temu, it was a couple of £2 and I just thought it was cute to wear with a pair of cycle shorts. I've got a Universal Studios t-shirt just in grey. This might be one of the ones I unpack because I did wear it last year. So I might unpack this depending on how we go, or I may wear it like on the plane home or something like that. I have this beige one. I think this one from Temu as well. A lot of these are from Temu, but they've got some great stuff at the moment, so don't judge. So this is just a beige one, and then it's got like a Universal Studios design on it. Can you see that? You can, good. Again, this might be something I unpack because I'm just not a huge fan of this one. Like, I do like it, but it's probably one of my least favourites, so if I need to unpack again, that can be unpacked. And then I also have just a white t-shirt, and it says, can you see? Yes, Universal Studios. It says Orlando, Florida on the top. I really like this one. I love the pastel, so this one's definitely coming with me. And then also I have a Halloween Horror Nights t-shirt. I'm doing it. I'm going to Halloween Horror Nights and I'm terrified. Like, I went last year for the first time with my friend Emily, and I'm not going to say I hated it. I'm not one for horror and terror and all that stuff, but for some reason I booked to go again this year on my own. So this is my Halloween Horror Nights t-shirt. Again, another Temu jobby, but I didn't want to pay for an official one. I don't really have any black t-shirts that I can wear to Halloween Horror Nights. So I've just got this one, and it's actually kind of cool. I quite like it actually. So those are all of my t-shirts. Like I say, there's quite a lot of them, so I may well need to take a few out, but we'll see how we get on. Then I've got a couple of dresses that I'm going to take. So I've got this little blue and white one. So this is just quite a cozy one. It's just a t-shirt dress. It has like a bit of ruching at the waist, but it's really like light and thin, so it's perfect for Orlando. I also have this green daisy one. Again, very nice and light and thin, perfect for Orlando. It's really thin and just has some cute little daisies on it. And then I also, again, nice and light and thin. I also have this lilac dress that has little flowers on it too. So just 3 dresses that I'm taking this time. And then moving on to my bottoms. So I have 1 pair of cycle shorts. Again, I will be washing these out there, so don't think I'm being skanky if you see me wearing these for a couple of days. I will be washing them probably about halfway through the trip, just because they will need to freshen up, because wearing them all day in sweaty Orlando is no good. I then also have a pink skirt. This one is like a tennis skirt, so it's got the shorts underneath. So it looks a bit like this, and that'll be worn with that first Epic Universe t-shirt that you saw. And then this is one I may unpack, but this is to go with my second Epic Universe t-shirt, so it's just a dark green skirt, but it goes with the t-shirt. But if I can't fit it in, I will wear that t-shirt with cycle shorts if I need to, but I thought this would be a very cute outfit. But we'll see how we get on with the packing. Oh, there's a cat that appeared, I told you. Can you get out of there, please? Thank you, honey. And then I also have just like a skin coloured pair of cycle shorts. And these are purely just to go under dresses or that green skirt I just showed you. I might not even wear them, but I do find that they help with chub rub. These were actually from Matalan. I had these and a black pair, and I think they were like £6 or something like that. I didn't actually need them in Orlando last year, but they're really small and like skinny, so I can fold them up really small and they'll fit in my backpack. So if I do need them, I have them there ready just to make myself a little bit more comfortable. I also do have pyjamas, a bikini and some underwear. I'm not going to show you that for obvious reasons, because that's just weird. What I do have though, sorry, oh, I just bonked her on the head because I didn't know she was there when I turned around. Sorry, Luna. What I do have though is a pair of Converse. So these are absolutely better. They're ready to go in the bin. So I'm going to take these, wear them out there and then bin them. But what I've done, Luna, can you not please? Sorry, I thought she was going to knock the camera over. You're not balanced very well there, so I was like, but she's fine, she's run away now. What was I saying? One of my friends gave me this genius idea. I've actually stuffed my shoes with my socks and my underwear. They are in like a plastic bag, but I thought it was genius because the shoes are taking up room on their own anyway, so my socks and my underwear are inside my shoes. Yeah, quite genius if you ask me. That's all I've got to show you at the moment. We'll move on to my toiletries now. I'm just going to nip downstairs and do it so I have a bit more room to lay them out on the table to show you everything. And after toiletries, maybe we'll see if we can fit the clothes into the case, and then I'll move on to like gadgets and stuff I'm taking on the plane and snacks and stuff like that. Just because I really want to see if I can fit these clothes in like the half of my case, so it's got like a zip up compartment, so the clothes are going to go in there so I don't have to use a packing cube because that's going to take more room. If they don't fit, I do have a vacuum bag that I can use. I'd rather not because I don't have a way to seal it on the way home, and I don't want to leave it out there because I obviously paid money for it, so I'd rather not use that if I don't have to. So I'm going to see how I get on folding and squeezing in, and then yeah, we'll move on to my plain bag and my gadgets and all of those fun extra things. But first, toiletries. Moving on to toiletries, I've just popped downstairs to do these just because the table has a bit more room for me to show you everything. So I've got a manual disposable toothbrush that's got like a little protective cover just so it doesn't get skanky in the bag, so I can throw that away. Half a tube of toothpaste again so I can throw it away. I've got deodorant, I've got face wash, I've got face moisturiser, I've got a little thing of body wash just purely because I've heard at Dockside they have bars of soap rather than body wash, and I like a body wash. I've got shampoo and conditioner. I kept these bottles a while ago because I always find these little mini bottles really helpful, so again, can be binned out there. I've got a razor. I've got Factor 50 sun cream and also Factor 30. Again, this bottle will be thrown. I've got some scalp sun cream. If you don't know, get to know. Honestly, one of the best things I've ever bought. It is a godsend. I've got some bug spray, and then these two both just have after sun in, and again, will be thrown out there. And then moving over here, I've got a squeezy squash because the Florida water is disgusting, so I take squeezy squash all the time now. I've got some electrolyte tablets because it's really important to stay hydrated in Florida. I've got some soothers just because I had a really bad cold last time I went to Florida and I could have really done with some soothers, so I pack them now. I've got paracetamol and ibuprofen, and I will take another set of these in my like travel bag that I take on the plane and then in the parks with me. I've got vitamins because I take vitamins every day, so I just put my 3 lots of vitamins into one of these, and again, will be thrown. I've got my hay fever stuff just because I struggle really badly with hay fever, and I have got hay fever tablets again in my travel bag. I've got some plasters just in case. I normally don't need them, but you never know. Then I've got my eyelash curler, a pair of tweezers, and a teeny tiny, literally dirty little mini nail file just in case, because if I break a nail, I'm going to be able to fix that. And then moving on over here, I hardly take any makeup, so I've literally got a concealer, and I've got a mascara. This mascara is on its last leg, so again, will be binned. And then I've got these 2 little mini perfume bottles, so I've filled them with the perfume I have at home. And yeah, so they're quite a nice little size, so I don't have to take a massive perfume bottle with me, basically. And then I just have a body puff, and then I also have a pair of exfoliating gloves, because I find that no matter how much I wash my skin, the sun cream still sits on it and I feel really slimy and greasy, so I always take a pair of these now as well, and they will also be binned. And then I've literally just got 2 plastic baggies to put all of this in, and hopefully it all fits. But stay tuned and I will show you. I am calling this a raging success. 2 bags, and that one actually still has a little bit of room, so if there is anything else I think of, I can squeeze it in this one. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. I didn't think they were going to fit in these little bags. And then what I'm going to do with these, but I'll show you that a bit later when I actually put stuff in the case, is I'm going to see if I can squeeze them in my park backpack and seal it shut, and then they're safe and they shouldn't move around too much, so hopefully they won't leak or split or anything like that. But yeah, that is all of my toiletries in 2 tiny bags. Well, I mean, it looks like quite a lot really when you think about it, but considering I've got everything under the sun that I could possibly humanly need, I am well impressed with this. Okay, that's all my toiletries put into bags. All my clothes are folded. I haven't quite done the case up yet because I want to see how big this bag is going to get. Please excuse all the random keyrings that I have. I have nowhere to put them, so I've just kept them on my bag for now. I will show you though if you want. So I've got 2 little keyrings for Epic Universe. They're a bit tacky. They're supposed to be like Toothless and His Girlfriend. They're not quite Toothless and His Girlfriend, but they're about as close as I'm going to get because I could not find any keyrings to do with Epic Universe online apart from like Mario ones, and I'm not a Mario fan. Then I've got a little Universal Studios like globe. That's very cute. And then I've got this massive one that says changed for good. Wicked. So these are all my keyrings. If they're dingle dangling, apologies. But this is my park backpack. I don't have a Universal Loungefly. I need to invest in one. But right now, I just got this black little bag. I'm going to try and squeeze the toiletries in here. Let's find out if it's going to happen. What I am going to do first is probably just pop a Sheen bag inside here just in case the toiletries explode. So what I'm going to try and do is shove that in like that, and then put these in the toiletries. So in the toiletries in the bag rather. So let's find out together if this is going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to squeeze both toiletry bags in here because obviously they're kind of massive, but I'll have a go. I'm always down for a bit of trial and error. Okay, so they go in the Shein bag. I feel like this is a bit long-winded and I can only apologise, and thank you for sticking around if you are watching this. I just broke this here Shein bag. It's fine. It's fine. Is this going to go in this backpack? Does it do up? Does it do up? Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Why have I done this to myself? Handbag only is a good idea, Stacey. No, it's not. No, it's not. Done. I did it up. I did it up. Well, this part hasn't. But in this front little pocket, I've just got some random bits and bobs. So I've got a teeny tiny lint roller. I don't go anywhere without a lint roller because I have 2 cats. I'm pointing down there because Luna's just walked in. So I don't go anywhere without my lint roller. I have got a little box for my memory cards for the camera that you are currently being filmed on. But I am currently being filmed on, but you know what I mean. I've got a knockoff Apple AirTag just to keep track of my belongings. So when this is in my case, I know where my case is if God forbid I leave it behind for some reason or whatever reason. I've got a little Ziploc bag because I've ordered a poncho that is arriving today, so you probably won't see that because it's coming a bit later on, to put the poncho in. And then I've also got a door wedge. This is a solo traveller's best friend. I do not go anywhere solo without this door wedge, just for my own safety and for my own peace of mind, so don't go anywhere without my door wedge. So that's all the stuff I've got in this little bag. I mean, I might be able to squeeze a few more bits in. I do have this tiny little mini hairbrush that is like, it literally flips open like that. So I think that'll probably squeeze in somewhere. I was going to take my full-size hairbrush, but as you can already tell, I'm rapidly running out of room for places to put things. So we'll try and squeeze this in here, just down the side, perfect. And then I also have a little bag of like little bracelets that I've made. I won't show you them all, but I've made a couple of bracelets for my trip. I got really into bracelet making a while ago. So I'm going to squeeze those in there also. Haven't put my lint roller away, which is no good to anyone. Squeeze that back in there. I think that's probably all I'm going to fit in this backpack, to be honest. So let's do this up and then we'll tackle the case. Send help. Also, this isn't my plane bag, this is just my park bag. My plane bag is coming up next, so bear with. Okay, since that black bag with all my toiletries in is now so fat, I've had to be a little bit strategic. So with my clothes that are going into the zip portion of the case, I've done one side higher so that the backpack can go on the lower side so that it should all fit when I actually close the case. Because if I distribute these evenly, I don't think it's going to close with that backpack. So I've got like a high pile of clothes and like a low pile of clothes. So let's see if it does up. This doesn't fill me with hope. But I'm not a quitter, so let's do it. I reckon I can do it with a bit of muscles. Maybe if I start on the smaller side. There we are, halfway. Is it gonna do it? Winner, I am. I'm chuffed with that. I'm absolutely chuffed with that. I didn't have to take anything out yet. Providing that the case will close, I haven't had to take anything out yet. So this bag is now going to go here. There's no way this is going to close. like, let me show you. There is no way this is going to close. Actually, I reckon if I give it a good squish down, it should be fine, and let's just hope none of the toiletries explode. It's a fun time, it really is. Welcome to Orlando for a week with hand luggage only. Don't make the same mistake I did, just pay for the extra whole luggage. At this point, I may be paying extra for the whole luggage, but we're going to see how we get on. I'm also going to put the shoes... Excuse me! Sorry, Luna just put her claw into my shoelace and decided that it was hers. She is there. The shoes are also going to go in here. And then I'm not going to do it right now, but I'm going to put my straighteners along this little side because there's a bit of gappage here. So the straighteners will squeeze in there, but I'm going to need them for the rest of the week and for my travel day in the morning so I can look decent for the vlog and because it's nice to look nice. So there's a bit of room for my straighteners. So yeah, I think that's the majority of what needs to go in the case, if not everything. I am just going to do my plain bag next. I think it's probably too big at the moment. Norse's luggage rules are so strict, so strict. I think Luna wants to come to Orlando as well, but I don't think she's going to squeeze in the case, unfortunately. What do you think? But anyway, oh, Lila's coming too. It's a kitten fest. This is Lila. Hello. She's like, I don't want to be on camera, Mom. Good girl. But yeah, we will have a look at my plane bag. The restrictions are tiny with those. Like, think EasyJet, smaller. Yeah, no, please don't go up there, you're gonna knock the camera over. Oh my god, I thought I was about to say, ugh, RIP camera. You're very unstable as it is, but I think we're good now. This is why I wanted to lock these two out, because I knew they'd cause carnage, and here we are. Welcome to the chaos. This was never going to be an aesthetically pleasing video. It was never going to be, it was always going to be chaos. And these two aren't helping. Lila's having a lie down now, so hopefully she goes to sleep. But we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to get this case out of the way, I'm going to get my plane bag, I'm going to show you all the stuff that's in my plane bag, and then I might be able to squeeze a few things dotted around the case if I need to. But for now, oh god, that's heavy. We will have a look at the plane bag. Also, that case has to be less than 10 kilos. I do have like a little measuring thing, so I will go and grab that and weigh that once that's all closed. I'll put the straighteners in like provisionally, and then I can take them back out and use them for the rest of the week. But yeah, plane bag, let's do it. Okay, so this is my plane bag. It's literally just like a little fabric tote bag. It's really small, it's really skinny, it's quite thin, which is good because I need as much room as possible in this thing. And it's got a couple of different pockets, which I love. If anyone knows me, you know I love to be organised. Like, this is my idea of hell right now because I'm not organised. Like, I go in 6 days and I'm not packed, it's stressing me out. So this little bag is perfect. It's got lots of cute little pockets. So I've literally just dumped everything that was in it onto the bed. You can see Luna is still very much investigating my case. She's not a fan. Lila is sleeping here like an angel. But yeah, I've just emptied everything that I did have in there onto the bed just so I can show you it all. So, starting off, I have got some simple face wipes just to freshen up on the plane, freshen up in parks if I need to. I'd probably not take these into the parks. Yes, hello! Oh, this makes the same noise as their treat bag. Sorry girls, you can have some treats after I'm done, I promise. Yeah, but I just use these just to freshen up. And I'm going to put these, there's like a tiny little inside pocket, so they will go in there. I feel bad for the cats now, they think I've got treats. I've also got some antibacterial wipes, purely because I like to get on the plane and wipe everything down just because planes are minging, and I just think it's nice to be hygienic basically. So they also go in the bag, in the little pocket. I have a little teeny tiny hand fan. I do have a bigger one, but it doesn't quite fit in my small backpack that I've got for Universal, so this is going to have to do the job. It's not the best, but it does the job. So we've got a little hand fan. I have got a few different snacks, just because I refuse to pay airport prices. Norse do not include meals in your fare, just know this, they don't include meals, you have to pay extra, and it's £24 per meal. I'm not doing it. So what I've basically done is booked myself into an airport lounge going out, so in departure, and then I will have my snacks and a meal deal on the plane, and then coming home I'm just going to have a really good fill in Orlando airport, and again buy some snacks for the plane. But for now, these are the snacks I have for going out. So I have a full tube of barbecue Pringles. I figured these are probably like the least offensive smelling Pringles because like salt and vinegar smells strongly, the sour cream and onion smells strongly, prawn cocktail smells strongly, so I thought these were the least offensive for a plain snack, and obviously the ready salted ones are boring. So they are going to go in here. I also have some caramel dairy milk nibbles, just because I like a bit of chocolate on the plate. I've also got a massive bag of Haribo strawberries. These are my favourite sweets. I'm really hoping these will last me the journey out and the journey home, but I will see how snacky I get. And I also have a very small half bag of Iron Brew pastels from my friend Emma. I've been working my way through these for a couple of months. They are absolutely lovely, but they're really sweet, so I've just sellotaped these up and I'm going to pop them in the bag again as plane snacks. I obviously have my passport. I can't go anywhere without this. I do keep it in like a protective case. I have my, what's this called? E-hit card. Obviously not relevant for this trip, but I always keep it in my passport cover. And then I also have some princess cards from Disneyland Paris from my last trip that I haven't taken out yet, but they fit in my passport cover perfectly, so I might just keep them with me. They're not taking up any extra room and they're pretty, so why not? So passport is going in that little pocket with the wipes, just so I know where it is, because I don't want it like, you know, flailing around in my bag. Oh, you should see the cats right now, they look so precious. I might actually like, oh, let me just put you down. Look at them! Oh my god, they're just the best little helpers. Why are they so cute? Sorry, I got completely distracted there. Let me just put the camera back to where it needs to be and hope it doesn't fall over. Fabulous. Right, what else do I have? I have another one of those knockoff air tags just so I can keep one in the case and one in the bag. That again will go in my little pocket. I also have my sunglasses. These are my Ray-Bans. I keep them in this case always. I carry this case wherever I go. Well, not wherever I go if I have my Ray-Bans on, just because I like them to be protected. So they will go in here because I'm obviously going to need them when I get off the plane as soon as possible because it's going to be Orlando and sunny. I'm so excited. I also have this. So this may be coming to the park for me because it does fit inside my backpack. And what it basically has inside, let me show you. Oh God, I'm throwing things everywhere. Put that back in. So in this pocket, I have my Amazon Fire tablet that also works as a Kindle, just because I thought that'd be nice to use in queue lines and waiting for early park admission. I have my camera mic just clipped on here. And then the other side, I have my phone charger and my camera charger. I have my 2 portable chargers, and then my camera battery handle and tripod will also live in here. And then there's also a little front pocket that I can slide my phone into when it's going in my bag. So like when I'm getting on rides and stuff, I can pack it away safely. So that's like my gadgets and stuff that'll go in there. And you can see now why I'm saying that this is probably going to be too big, because I've got a lot of stuff in here, which is why I'm going to try and squeeze some of it in that case, but we'll see. And then what I've also got is this bag. So this is a teeny tiny like shoulder bag, and I put some stuff in it purely because I think I'm going to have to wear this underneath a jumper, or I'm taking like a cozy fleece with me because most don't provide blankets on the plane. So I thought if I have a cozy fleece, then that's going to be quite chunky, so I can put this underneath. And basically all I've got in here at the moment is my purse. So this has my cards, cash, ID, and like tablets, plasters. It's like a mini first aid kit and purse all in one thing. It is a Mickey Mouse one, which feels illegal to take to Universal, but it's just like the nice size. So sorry Universal, but Mickey Mouse is coming. And then I also have in here my US plug. It has 2 USBs, a USB-C, a UK plug, oh my god, Luna, do my... This is why I told you this would be chaos, and I didn't want them in here. I knew this was going to happen. Don't do that, please, honey. Why can't you go back to sleeping so peacefully? Oh God. Oh, there we go. There we go. Am I going to cut that out, or is it just going to be chaos? Who knows? You'll find out. But yeah, it has, I don't know what these are called, like shave-in ports. Do you know what I mean? And then it's just a US plug on the other side. I also have another plug that has 2 USBs and 2 USB-Cs and a US adapter. This is just a backup in case the other one doesn't work. Like, yes, there's plug sockets in the room, but I like to be prepared. And then these cables are for my mini fan, and these are for my portable chargers. I will also have my watch charger, but I use that through the week because I only have one at the moment. I should probably just order a second one. But that will go into the bag a little bit later. And I think that's all I actually have in there at the moment. I am going to be wearing leggings to the airport that have pockets in the side, so my phone will go in one, my passport will go in the other, maybe the camera as well. So I'm just going to try and shove as much stuff in my pockets as I can, just because this is way too big right now. So I'm going to see if I can unpack. Oh, I can't really unpack anything because I kind of need all of this. But if I can just get it through check-in and get it past the gate, then I should be able to unpack some of my case stuff into here. Because once I'm on the plane, it doesn't matter, it's just getting onto the plane, because I feel they're very, very strict with their requirements. So yeah, I might see if I can squeeze a few bits in there. I am just going to go and get my straighteners so I can see if this case does up, to show you whether it does up. And yeah, oh, I also have a pair of fluffy socks for the plane, just because, again, I don't have a blanket. I get very cold on planes, so I thought between a fleece and a pair of fluffy socks, I should be okay. So they're also going in there. And yeah, oh god, I'm finding stuff everywhere. I also have this little baggie. It says Wicked Change for Good on it. Again, Timu jobby. And all that's in here is a like portable straw, my mic cover, so I've got a pink one and a white one just so they match my outfits because I'm a bit vain like that. I've got a pair of headphones. I will have a second pair to plug into my iPad as well, but these plug into my phone. I have the little dongle for my DJI camera, and that's actually all that's in there at the moment. I might have to change and switch some things around. Like this pink case, I may just empty this, because this is obviously taking up a lot of room in its own. I may have to empty this and just put some stuff in here and leave everything else loose, just because this takes up a lot of room on its own, and without it, it's not as heavy, it's not as bad, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna go get the straighteners, and we'll attempt to do that case up if Luna wants to stop chewing on my shoelaces. Welcome to my life. I've just been to get my straighteners so I can put those in the case. So they are going to slot in beautifully there. And there is actually a little bit of room in here, so maybe I'll put like the plugs or something in there just so they don't have to go in there, but we'll figure that out. Probably not on camera with you guys today, probably like the day before I leave or even when I'm at my airport hotel. But yeah, should we see if this case does up? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I just don't think it's going to happen. Because when I try and close it, it sits like that. That's obviously a considerable amount of space to try and close. Let's do it. Let's just do it. What's the worst that can happen? It doesn't close and I have to rethink my packing. That's fine. Right. Oh, do you know what? It closed. I did it. It closed. Packing Queen has done it again. But the real question is, how much does it weigh? I am just going to go and find my luggage weigher because I have no idea where it actually is. Definitely seen it in the last couple of weeks because I remember getting it out when I actually got this case out. So let me go and find it and then we'll weigh it together, and if it's under 10 kilos, I'm going to cry tears of joy. If it's over 10 kilos, I'm going to just cry tears. Bear with, let me go and find it. Okay, I found my little weigher. It's literally this tiny little thing and it just turns on like that. This is really handy. It's like a tenner from Amazon. I probably won't take it on this trip, but I do take it when I have like a bigger case just to weigh the case coming home, because you never know, because you buy so much stuff on holiday. You never know if you're going to be overweight coming home. So let's do it. The moment of truth. Might have to stand up. Hang on. Right. It's about 8 kilos. Hell yeah. 8 kilos, which actually means I have 2 kilos to play with. I don't think I've got anything that's 2 kilos worth putting in there, but if it gets me past the gate agent with that, this definitely oversized bag that I can shove some stuff in there. I have no shame at unpacking my bag in the airport and doing my case back up. I have no shame. If it means I can take everything that I need to take to Orlando, I will empty that bag and shove it in there, and I will sit on that case until it explodes. Well, not until it explodes, because obviously then I can't take the case if it explodes. But you know what I mean, you're picking up what I'm putting down. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to show you. I obviously am going to have a few like last minute bits to put in as the week goes by. I do have to go to work for the rest of the week, unfortunately, which is why I'm doing my packing all today, or at least most of it. I am going to open that suitcase back up to get the straighteners back out, because my hair is straight this week, so it needs to be straightened again. And yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to tell you or show you, but that is me packing for a week in Orlando with just hand luggage. I am really impressed with myself. I didn't think this was going to happen, honestly. Like, I have been looking at like my budget spreadsheet the last couple of weeks and thinking, where am I going to find £120 from to buy this bloody hold luggage? Because I'm going to have to. Like, I just didn't think there was going to be a way that I could do hand luggage, just because it's obviously a week in Orlando. You need a lot of stuff, like the toilet. My bag just fell over. My toiletries alone take up an entire backpack's worth. Do you know what I mean? Like, coming home it'll be no bother, because, you know, majority of my toiletries will be binned. My pyjamas I'm taking with me are in a horrific state. Like, they are massive on me now. I've lost quite a lot of weight in the last couple of months, so my pyjamas are massive on me now. So I'm probably going to bin those out there as well. I'm going to bin my shoes out there. It's like stuff like that. Coming home is no bother. I'm not bothered about coming home. But it's just going out. I've got a lot of stuff. And the fact I've managed to squeeze it, and not even in like, this isn't a normal size cabin bag. Like, this is a small suitcase. It's not like your standard cabin size suitcase, because Norse have such tight requirements that my normal cabin size suitcase was too big. So luckily I've already got this mini small one that is within their requirements, just about. It's about 2 centimetres smaller lengthways, like height. You know what I mean. So I'm hoping that the sizes at the airport are true to size and aren't like purposely smaller so they make you pay more. But I will keep you updated. Make sure you watch the travel day vlog. Make sure you watch as well. I'm going to do a video all about my experience on Norse Airlines. I just find there's no information on them out there. All that's out there is bad reviews. And if I have a good experience with them, I want to share that. And if I have a bad experience as well, I will share that. So make sure you are subscribed to see the travel day vlog and that Norse Airways vlog that'll be coming as well. And of course, a full week in Universal Orlando. I can't believe I go next week. I was at Disneyland Paris less than a week ago. and I now go to Florida next week. My life is just insane. I'm so excited. But yes, thank you so much for watching this very, very chaotic Pack With Me vlog. I knew it was going to be chaotic. I didn't think it would be that bad. Like the cats chewing shoelaces and knocking the camera over. I knew it was going to be chaos, but that was really something else. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Thank you, just thank you for just putting up with the chaos. Like, you can tell my brain's gone to mush now because the last like half an hour has just been wild. So thank you for putting up with it. Thank you for watching this vlog. Thank you in advance if you do decide to watch the vlog series. I do also have a full Disneyland Paris series that's just gone up on my channel. We spent 3 days at Disneyland Paris and just had the most magical time ever. So thank you in advance for watching future videos. Thank you for watching previous videos. Lila is also saying goodbye in the background. And yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing that I've managed to squeeze everything into my hand luggage. Happy bloody days. But yes, thank you for watching, and with that I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will catch you in the next one, which will be travel day to Orlando. See you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.